Hello everyone. I'm going to be making some ribs. It's only one rack. I wanted to buy two, but they were too expensive for me at that time. So I'm making one rack of ribs. And I will be seasoning them and then putting the barbecue sauce and then putting it in the crock pot. The recipe said 4 hours on high, but I'm doing 8 hours on low. So let me show you the seasonings. And these are the order that I'm going to put it in. I mean, you could use different seasonings to your liking according to the... So there was a video on Facebook. I have a group. If you're not a part of, I'm one of the administrators. I made up the group. It's called Facebook Cooks. Facebook Cooks with an S at the end. Facebook Cooks. We save recipes. Everybody, if you're a part of the group, if you find a recipe on Facebook that you like, you can save it on there. And usually I just ask if you make a certain recipe that's in that group to post a picture of your finished product so we can just see what it looked like. If you join the group or you're a part of the group already, just hit the magnifying glass, search ribs, and you should be able to find the video. Right now, it's right on top because I commented on it to bring it back to the top for today. Excuse me. But yeah, just search ribs and the video should come up. She'll show you all the seasonings she puts on it and then the barbecue sauce. I mean, you can use different seasonings if you like. That's just to her liking, but I kind of liked what she did. So we're going to start out with paprika, and then oregano leaves, and then we got some garlic powder, and then, of course, black pepper. I mean, you can grind it. I like the grinder. She had a grinder, but I like grinder too. Or you could just use regular pepper. And then, the last thing she used was some kosher salt. I mean, I guess you could use regular salt or sea salt, but I already had kosher salt, so. And then you were going to pour barbecue sauce on it and spread it around. Sweet Baby Ray's is the one I like. She used a different kind, so you can use any kind you want. Okay. Let me get my little brush I'm going to use to brush on the barbecue sauce. Okay, and my hands are clean, but I'll be using my hands to spread the seasoning on, and then use the brush for barbecue sauce. I'm going to just pick it up and put it in the crock pot. Here's... I'm going to try not to get my hands on the ribs yet, because I don't want that to get on the seasoning bottles. You know. Do the best I can. If I have to touch it, I'll just wash my hands. Because I don't want, you know, the raw meat to get on the, my seasoning bottles, you know. But once I rub the seasonings on, like make sure they're all rubbed on the top and bottom, then I shouldn't have to touch the seasoning bottles again until I put them away, but I'll have washed my hands by then. Okay, trying to get this white plastic, this white paper off that they had on there first. It's like sticking. Okay. I think I got it all off. I'm rolling this paper up this way. This is my ribs. Paper over there for now. Kind of... Oh, here's a piece. Kind of long. It's going on the, it's hanging a little bit over, but it's okay. I'm only using that. Let me wash my hands while I'm talking. I'm using soap. I'm only putting the ribs on there so I can season it and put the barbecue sauce on it. And then I'll transfer it to the crock pot. And I do have a liner in my crock pot. It makes cleanup easier, so I do have a liner. And she just put the rib on her cookie sheet. It must have been a big one because she put 2 racks and she had them laying flat. But mine is just on the edge a little bit, but it's okay. But I was going to get 2 racks, but I didn't have enough money. But so I put foil on my sheet pan so it's one less thing I have to wash, so I don't have to wash it. And then when it's done, put another foil on there, which will be later tonight, because I'll come back later and show you how I finish it off. But she put it back on the sheet pan, put some more barbecue sauce, and then put it in the oven for like 5 minutes on broil. So that's what I'll be doing, and hopefully I'm going to try to go out or have it delivered. I don't know, whatever. But I'm going to try to get some potatoes. I want mashed potatoes with this. So, yeah, if I do that, I would just make the potatoes and show you the finished product. I won't walk you through the whole thing of the mashed potatoes. Y'all know how it's done. But I'm going to show you how I season these. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to put the black pepper out the way because it's kind of tall and it blocks the camera. So I'm going to open all the seasonings. And you can also put them in any order you want. I mean, she did paprika, oregano leaves, garlic powder, pepper, and then the kosher salt, and then the barbecue sauce. In that order, but if you don't have to. But, so, start out with the paprika. Let's see, I'm going to take my foil and kind of up like that. So when I sprinkle on the edge of the rib, it doesn't get onto my stove, or, onto the burner because it's on the edge. So, but let me see. Yes, here I am. I just want to see what y'all see me doing. Okay. And this video will be going up on YouTube, so. Well, by the time you hear me say that, it'll already be there, so. Okay. Put as much as you want or as little as you want of each seasoning. There's not a specific measurement. And this is paprika. I'm guessing, well, paprika could be a little spicy if you put too much. I'm going to leave them open because I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to do it again on the other side. So yeah, the video is, if you want to see the actual video, it's on Facebook, on my Facebook Cooks with an S, and you can check it on there. I can't remember the lady's name because I follow the video, the ones that are doing the video, I follow them, and you can follow them on Facebook too, and probably find the video somewhere there, but I don't remember the name right off the top of my head, because I follow a couple different people who just do quick short videos on different recipes. She put a lot of garlic powder on there. She did. I mean, she sprinkled a lot, but yeah, you got to be careful because the garlic powder has big holes. So does oregano leaves. Well, they have medium size, but yeah, garlic powder has big holes. So I'm going to go ahead and put pepper. You know, like I said, as little or as much as you want of these seasonings. Okay. Now, kosher salt. Now, so I gotta be careful because it's, you know. Okay. That's good. So I'm going to turn it over. Let me just get my hands again because I had to touch the meat to turn it over. But let me just, I'm not going to do as much because it's not quite as medium as it's more like the bone. So I'm going to just put a little bit. And I'm going to close the seasonings as I use them because now I don't need them anymore. Okay. Okay. Get the pepper. So once again, I'll repeat it one more time. Paprika, oregano leaves, garlic powder, pepper, and then kosher salt. And you can change up on the seasoning. I guess you can use any kind of salt, like regular salt, sea salt, pink Himalayan salt. You know, I'm guessing all of it would work. And you can use regular pepper if you don't want to use or don't have a grinder. So, yeah. Put my pepper back. Okay, and then the sea salt. I mean the kosher salt. But if you want to see her go over it again, or you actually want to see the video, you know, you can look it up Facebook on my Facebook Cooks. All right. So I'm just going to pour a little bit, since it's already on the backside. She poured a whole bunch of barbecue sauce on the top, spread it around, and then she didn't spread like a whole bunch more on the bottom. She kind of just let whatever was running onto the pan kind of get under there. But I'm just going to pour a little bit on the bottom, kind of spread it around since it's already turned upside down. And then I'm going to turn it around the other way on the top and do the most. Okay? So, this is the new one. I have a little squeeze bottle I use in there. I put it in and squeeze it out. Sometimes it makes it easier. Throw that away in a minute. See, I'll show you guys. I have, like, it's this. Squeeze, you know. But this one is calling for a bunch, so that takes it shorter. So I decided just to use the big. Okay, just, you know, pour some on. Okay, that's about enough. Not much on the bottom, but I'm going to put more on the top. Okay. So, I'm using, you know, this brush. It's rubber, kind of, or whatever you want to call it. I have a whole set of these purple ones. The other ones are the spatula. Not spatulas, if you call them spatulas, you know. When you scrape your bowls, when you bake in something and you're scraping the bowls into the dish, yeah. So, it's part of a set, so. But anyways, just let you know. I can't remember where I got it from either. I think Walmart maybe. But anyways, spreading it on. And when I put it in the crock pot, it'll kind of be put around in a circle around the edge because it's, you know, too long to lay flat. And the lady had 2 racks, so she had one on one side. And when she put the other one on the other side, the edges kind of overlapped with the edges of the first one. But I only have one rack. Okay. So I just decided to make this, not necessarily because it's Super Bowl Sunday, but just because I've had this in the freezer and it's time to make it and I felt like ribs. But sometimes when I do like if I make a recipe called shepherd's pie and you top it with mashed potatoes, I get the mashed potatoes, not the bag mashed potatoes that are, flaky. I get the ones like Jimmy Dean or so, in the little container that you just heat in the microwave. And I use that to put on top of my shepherd pie. But there's certain recipes, that's probably the only time I do, or every once in a while if I just want a side item of mashed potatoes or something simple. But most of the time I like to make homemade mashed potatoes, especially with meatloaf, ribs, and stuff like that. I love my homemade mashed potatoes. Now, I don't have a lot of money right now. I can't even grocery shop. I already had this from, a couple weeks ago, a month ago when I bought it. But I was going to try to make what's it called? Stuffed mashed potatoes. Not stuffed mashed potatoes, but like my daughter did it last time she made mashed potatoes with me over here. I think we put sour cream, or was it cream cheese? It was one of those. And other stuff, and then bacon, and the mashed potatoes, and just, like, not stuffed, but, like, all the, there was a recipe for it. Bacon, mix the bacon in, sour cream, or cream cheese. I think it was sour cream. I can't remember. But, yeah, we did, did that with the mashed potatoes, and it was really good. So I think I like making it like that, but I don't have any bacon, and so I have some sour cream and cream cheese, but I don't have no bacon and stuff. But I'll see if I can find that recipe, see what we need, see if maybe I can get a few items today, because I definitely want to get some 5-pound bag of potatoes. I want to make mashed potatoes. Okay, so anyway, while I was doing that, see, that's done. So I'm gonna just grab the edges, flip it over. Okay, just rinse I just use the tip of my fingers to flip it over. Okay, now I'm going to pour some more on the top, and it's going to be a little bit more than what I had on the back. Oops. Oh, I think I a little bit overdid it. Let me, it's dripping down my bottle. Sorry. Woo. Because I was watching the video to make sure I did it right, because I couldn't watch the video and record, so. But it was simple. But anyways, now I lost my train of thought what I was going to say. Oh, she put some more barbecue sauce at the end on top. And at first I thought, I don't know if it's coming out of her refrigerator, but if your barbecue sauce is in your refrigerator, which mine was in the cabinet, now it's going in the refrigerator because I opened it. But it's going to be cold. And, when I'm having hot food, and I'm topping it with barbecue sauce, I like to have warm barbecue sauce. But then she showed that she put it in the oven for like 5 minutes on broil, just to get the top, Probably not only to warm up the barbecue sauce, but to, brown up the top. So, yeah, that's what she did. So, when it's almost done, or you're putting it back on the pan to prepare it with some more barbecue sauce, you can get your oven preheated for broil. I poured a little much. It got all over the foil, but I could fold the foil on top of it and bring it on there. Yeah, hopefully it'll get to the bottom and get some more on the bottom too. Okay, but once I'm done with this, I'm going to put it in the crock pot, wash my hands, and get the crock pot started. And then I will come back later and show you the finished product. I'll show you when I take it out the crock pot, put it on the pan, put some more barbecue sauce, and let it broil for about 5 minutes, So, so. And, this is Super Bowl Sunday. And it'll probably be either Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday the latest, but probably Monday, when I'll get this video uploaded. The last time I did 2 videos, I was able to figure out how to combine them into one. I mean, because of I said goodbye at the end, you could tell where one video ended and another started. But they kind of went into one video, but you could still tell where the original video ended. But this time I'm not going to be like, goodbye, I'll see you guys later tonight. But, you know, just going to do this and then... Alright, just kind of making sure I get all that extra barbecue sauce to... Because I got a little tiny piece right here that kind of is hanging, but I guess it kind of came off a little bit. So it's still hanging on there, so I'm going to keep it on there. I was going to pull it off and throw it away, but no. Okay, it's one rack. Alright, I think I did it good. Okay, before I put anything away or touch anything, I'm going to put this in the crock pot. Then I'm going to wash my hands. And then... So, I'm just going to... I'm not going to touch anything else besides this. Just do a little retouch up on the bottom. Okay, put this in the sink. I'll rinse it in a minute. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this in my crock pot. And before I put the lid on and start it, I will show you guys what it looks like in the crock pot. Okay? I can't move the camera because my hands have got barbecue sauce all over it. So, okay, so it's in my crock pot, ready to go. So, I'm going to wash my hands. And then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the crock pot. Okay, she said 4 hours on high. That's how she did it. And that's perfectly fine if you don't have time to get it started in the morning. You know. Or if you just thought out. I thought this out last night. Because I knew I was going to do it in the morning. But usually, things that are cooking for 4 hours on higher usually can be cooked for... Usually can be cooked for 8 hours on low. Because when a recipe just talks about 8 hours on low, they'll say, or 4 hours on high. Or something like that. Okay. So, all I'm going to have to do is, throw this away. Okay. Put the lid on my barbecue sauce. Alright, I'll put everything away when I get off this video. But let me show you what it looks like in the crock pot. There it is. Let me back it up some. There it is. You know, in the video, video the lady did, you'll see the second rack on the other side, just overlapping a little, and her crock pot looked a little bigger because it didn't overlap a lot. But this side don't look like it has a lot of space left. So it would probably overlap, about a fourth of the way on each side. But anyways, yeah, so. Get that stuff out the way. All my seasonings. All right, so where did I put the lid? Oh, here it is. Here's the lid. This is the part to my crock pot. But it says don't use, but the crock pot thing says don't put that on there. I mean, don't put it on there and hold the lid down. It doesn't. That's only for when you're traveling. You gotta want to hold the lid secure. Okay, so it's already plugged in. Plugged it in before I started the video. Okay, so let me turn it on. Let's see, on low for 8 hours. So now it is 10:22. I wanted to get it done in there at 10 so it'll get done at 6, 10 to 6. And my husband gets off at 5. And he'll probably get home near 6 because sometimes he may not get off till 5:15. But even then he stops at the gas station to bring me a drink home sometimes. So, but anyways, it's okay. It'll be ready between 6 and 6:30. And then I just have to put it in the oven on broil for 5 minutes. After I add more barbecue sauce to it. And then, because the barbecue sauce will kind of drip and down, and it'll be the juice in the crock pot, because it won't add no liquid, so, you know, it'll make its own juice. So what I'm thinking of doing, and somebody suggested this on the comments in the video, not the comments on my Facebook Cooks, but the comments when you click on the video and actually play it, those comments, they would take the juice that's in the crock pot and mix it with some barbecue sauce, and then, you know, pour it over the ribs, and then put it in the oven, you know, for the broil part. But yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to mix some more barbecue sauce into the juice that's already in there, and then spread that on there, and then put it in the oven, so it'll be on broil for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. You know, to warm up some of that barbecue sauce if the barbecue sauce you put on at the end is cold, or just to brown it up. I mean, if you want to skip that broil part, that's up to you. If it's just fine coming from the crock pot and you're just pouring more barbecue sauce on there, that's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna, when it gets done tonight, and I'm ready to take it out and put more barbecue sauce on it and put it in the oven and stuff like that, I'll show it to you, and I'll show you my finished product of my mashed potatoes. I'm not going to show you the whole process of me making them, but yeah, so I'll show you that later on tonight. Okay, the ribs are ready from the crock pot. Let me show you. Get that. So I'm going to take them out, put them on the pan, put some more barbecue sauce on there, and then put them in the oven on broil for about 5 minutes. Okay? The potatoes are boiling. They're almost done. They should be done in a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to mash them. I was going to do loaded baked potatoes. I found a good recipe, but I don't have enough sour cream. It needs 8 ounces, at least 1 cup. I don't even have that. I have some, but not a cup. I have some bacon bits, not the bacon bits in a little jar that you shake out, but you know, the real bacon that's in a bag. I have that to put in there. Got the cheese. I just don't have the sour cream, so it's okay, because I don't usually do that all the time. I only done it once when my daughter did it, when she made mashed potatoes over here with our meal, and it was good. So I'll do it next time I make mashed potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to take out, I got my tongs. Ooh! Yes, this is going to be a little hard. It's breaking apart. So hold on. Give me a minute. This is going to be a little hard. I'm trying to get it out onto the pan. Alright, I don't want it to totally fall apart because I got to put some more barbecue sauce on it and put it in the oven to broil. But she got hers out because she did it on high for 4 hours. I did low for 8. Maybe it should have been low for 7 hours. But I'm using this big fork to see if I can help guide it out. Well, kind of working, but it's falling apart. See, some of the bones are falling out. I'll just throw them. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, so I was able to get it out without it terribly, but all right. So, okay, I got got a little piece right here. I'm just gonna try it. It's good. Just a little dry, not. And one side of this, got a little burnt. I think I should have gone down to 7. So, from my experience, if you're going to do it on low, go maybe 6 or 7 hours. Check it at 6 hours maybe. Alright, let me turn my potatoes off. Okay. So, go for about 6 hours and then check it. Because 8 hours, it just made it a little burnt in one corner, but a little dry, but it's okay. Oops. Hold on, guys. Let me get rid of these bones. Yeah, you can't have them, Brown. My dog looking. Okay, so. See, I'm going to put some more barbecue sauce on there. Let me see. Okay, what I'm thinking of doing, guys, and this is not what the video showed, but this is what I'm going to do. Oh, let me turn the crock pot off so I don't need it. I'm going to pour some of the juice that is in there because the juice came from the, ribs and the barbecue sauce on there. Pour a little bit in the bowl and then I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in it and stir it up. Somebody said they also put a little bit of, oh, I have it. What's it called? No, it's not in here. It's over there. It's, hold on. Cream of, no. You know that stuff that thickens up stuff. Not flour, but, oh, my brain not thinking. I have some. I just gotta find it. It's in like a can with a. I forgot what it's called. It thickens up stuff. Oh. Baking powder? No, not baking powder, people. Let's see. See, I can't even remember what it's called.
What, cream of mushroom?
Y'all all are probably thinking, how come I don't know? How come I don't know? Sorry, guys. I had it somewhere. And someone mentioned it in the comments, on the video comments. But, I'll find it later. I don't want to keep everybody waiting. I want to continue on and make it. I can't remember, but let me try. Let me pull out my barbecue sauce. Okay, babe. You want to come help me? Alright, I got to get my husband to help me. I want to make sure I don't make a mess here. Because I'm going to pour some. And like I told you, like I said earlier, I had put a crock pot liner in there. So the juice is in the crock pot, but on the liner. So, see? Plastic liner, so anyway, I'm still gonna have to wash it because it sticks, but I'll hold the bowl. Tell him to hold the bowl, make please, thank you. Just gonna pour a little bit of juice in there. Gotta be careful because the juice is hot and I don't want to get burned. I'm gonna go over to the sink, so just in case I make a mess or need to drop it. I'll show you. Alright. Trash can. Alright, so there wasn't a lot, so I just dumped it all in there. Some fell in the sink. So I'm gonna pour some barbecue sauce on there. In there. got it in the bowl. Guys. Okay. Oh! Sorry guys, I kind of poured a little too much barbecue sauce. Let me scoot this over my crock pot so I can bring the bowl over here. See? It's a little higher than it was. So I'm stirring up the barbecue sauce in here into this liquid. And I'll probably remember what that thickening agent is by the time I get off this video watch. But just in case I don't, if anybody watches this video and would like to comment below what it is, because I've forgotten. It's white powder like baking soda and baking powder, right? And sometimes you use that with water to make, and then pour it into your things to make it to thicken up your stuff. Okay. Real quick, I was stirring it up. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to drain the potatoes. Okay, so alrighty, so just trying to move my pot in the back, its handle. Okay, so let me get this out the way. Alright, I think I got it mixed in and I think it's pretty thick. And then whatever's left, I'm just going to leave it in here for now because maybe we want to dip our ribs in this. We can. See? It's a thick sauce. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I can turn this so y'all can see the... Well, I can't see the ribs, but I can't get it. I can see it a little bit. Let me get over here. Okay, see? Maybe I'm going to pour some on there. Pete. Oh yeah, that'll work. Pour a little more. Okay, I'm just spreading it all over. Got a little extra on the foil. That's okay, it'll go underneath and get some stuff underneath. A little bit more. Okay. I don't know, it's already real dark, so I may not keep it in the oven for 5 minutes, just for a few minutes, just to broil it. Let me see. Yeah, the barbecue sauce is cold, but putting it in with this juice from the crock pot warmed it up real fast. Okay, so there we go. I think I got most of it. Got it. Okay. Well, let me see. Okay. So there we go. Let me just rinse this brush. Water's not so hot, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm going to do the potatoes. Oh, the oven is still preheating to the broil. Babe, you want to use the hand mixer or you want to use the masher? I just don't feel. Okay, guys, I was thinking of using my hand masher for the mashed potatoes. 1 second, let me get it. Got it? I just didn't feel like pulling out the thing, plugging it in, getting those dirty, so I'm going to use the hand masher. A lot of people have the black plastic ones, but I got this one. So I'm going to go ahead and mash these potatoes. Okay, and then, oops. Sorry, guys. Got some on the, got it? Alright, just a minute or two more, get this oven preheated, and then I'm going to put it in. I'm going to just go for about 3 or 4 minutes. So let me mash these potatoes. Just mash them a tiny bit, and then I'm going to add some, gonna add some milk and butter. Okay, let me add some milk and butter. You know, some people warm up their milk and butter together. So that's what the loaded potatoes. That's what the loaded potato recipe said before you put it in there, and some other ingredients, but some people just do that because they don't want to have it cool down their potatoes. But let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go with I went with 3 tablespoons of butter, start out with. Put it in there. Alright, let's get it in there. Let's get it melted with the hot potatoes. Oh. Oh, sorry, I thought I had something on my forehead. A little bit more milk. Then I'm going to add my salt and pepper. I gotta be careful because sometimes I have one time put too much milk in it. We had soupy mashed potatoes. I mean, it's still good, but it was soupy. Okay. Oh, my head. Alright, let me get the black spoon. That's what I serve with. Okay, let me put my salt and pepper in there.
John? Bree, isn't it why we are in a fridge?
Well, I'm Bree.
I'm John.
I know, but you're John who? So we're Bree and...
So let me get my pepper.
And Helen's. Well, Helen's always on the review.
Alright. Oh, I gotta get my vegetables started. I almost forgot about my vegetables. Yes, I did leave the skin on for the potatoes. Just because I don't. Alright, let me taste this. A little more salt. Alrighty. I mean, anybody have any idea how you can tell if it's got enough pepper? Wow. Taste pepper. Need a little more salt. Sorry, guys. Alright, that's it. If that's not enough, it's going to be. Because I'm not going to overdo it. Okay? Alright. Ooh, it's getting hot up in here with this heat from the oven and the stove. It's going to have to work. If I need some more, I'll add it on my own. Add a little more pepper. Okay. That should be good. Next time I'm going to try sea salt because I got sea salt too. When I looked at the loaded mashed potato recipe, it called for kosher salt. I have that too. I have a box of that. Okay, so that's good. So, put the butter away. Oops. Sorry guys, it's time to put my butter away. It wants to come undone. Okay, let me get my vegetable and get that in. It'll probably be a microwave vegetable. The freezer actually feels good, guys. I don't know what we got. We got mixed vegetables. Oh, we got something over here. We got broccoli. No, that's not broccoli. Well, we do got a broccoli. We got a big bag of broccoli and the microwave broccoli. We had corn the other night. We had corn the other night and I didn't want to do corn again. That is, so we're going to have some mixed vegetables. Okay? Mixed vegetables. Get the container. Okay, and then put it in. In 1 second. Okay. Let's see how long we gotta do. What we gotta do. Okay, guys. Put some water in it. Not much because it said like 2 teaspoons or 1/4 cup depending how much you put in there. So I didn't measure. Put it in, it said about 45 minutes. Alright. That's good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven on broil. It hasn't gone off. The light hasn't gone off. It usually does, but I guess it goes off when I put it to 500. So I'm guessing on broil it doesn't go off. So let me just put it in there. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at it at 2 minutes. Just going to give it 2 minutes and I'm going to go from there. Okay? 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. Just closing up the barbecue sauce. I'm just going to wipe this counter down. It's got barbecue stock. Because it's coming from the bowl where when I was trying to pour the sauce from the bag in here. And it dripped all down the bowl when it got in the sink. So I got to just wipe the outer part of the bowl. So if I take it over there so we could dip it, it's not... Okay. Okay, in a minute, and then I'm going to check on the... Just give it 2 minutes, because I just want to give it a little toasting at the top, but it's already got a little black corner on there, so I don't want to do it for 5 minutes like, don't want to do it for 5 minutes like the lady said. Okay? So, it got cooked pretty well and was very hard to get out of there because it was falling apart. So I recommend, and you can test this, if you want to do it on low, to put it in the morning because you got things to do all day and you won't be home to get it in 4 hours on high ahead of time. Like if you eat at 6, you'd have to get it in about 2 o'clock, but if you're going to be busy throughout the day and may not be able to do that, you may just want to put it in the morning and let it go. So I suggest 6 to 7 hours and check it, or check it at 6 hours. So let me get it out. Oh, I forgot the hand mitt. Sorry. I usually try to have a lot of stuff ready for you guys, but I forgot the hand mitt. Okay, so 5 minutes would have probably made this all black. See where the black part is right here? It blackened it a little more. So turn that off. Everything's off. Just waiting on the vegetables. But yeah, there's a couple of small tiny pieces that came off. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite and see how it is. So you can see my face. Sorry, I don't got the camera up higher because I don't have nowhere to put it. So it has to stay on the counter now. That's why you can see me if I back up, or if I come too close, it cuts off the top of my face. But okay, that's good. Gonna give this piece to my husband. Camera's facing me so I can't. He's gonna try it and good? Alright, he gave it a thumbs up, so we're good to go. Okay, the microwave went off. So yeah, I'm going to test these vegetables. See if they're ready to go. Just still a little cold, so I'm going to go ahead and put them back in. I'm giving it about 2 minutes more, but yeah, so that's about it. Everything's done. Just waiting on the vegetables to be nice and hot. Then I'm going to add, salt and butter and all that good stuff to the vegetables. And then I'll plate it. But yeah, I'll give you one final look at potatoes are all nice and done. The ribs are all done. Okay, and there's the extras. Sauce that I mixed with the, it's just hard to turn it around. That's why some people have it facing the food the whole time while talking and you can't see their face at all. Some people do that, but I like you to see my face as well. But yeah, but that's really good. The ribs are really good. All right, have fun watching the Super Bowl. Bye-bye.